Hello and welcome guys, and welcome to this short vlog. And yes, a very important update coming from the institute side for the upcoming June 2024 examination. Guys, please log on to the website. Please come on to the website, press the students tab, and in the students tab, if you just scroll down and you get to CMA syllabus 2022, you click on CMA syllabus 2022, then you go down, you will find the model question papers for June 24 term of examination for intermediate and final uploaded for all of you. So what is the relevance of these MQPs, these model question papers? Guys, the relevance of these MQPs is that you'll get to know what is the pattern of your examination, in what pattern will the exams be, will the questions be asked, and it will give you a fair hint of what will be the split between say IDT, DT and IDT. Both are almost for 50-50 marks, but what is the exact split you'll be able to understand using these MQPs. So these are very important indicators of what kind of exam are you going to get, what kind of questions are you going to get. Now many students ask me this common question, that sir, in the MCQ type questions, do we have to justify our answer as well? So guys, let me be very straightforward with you. I've specially opened DT, IDT question paper. In this question paper, if you can see the first question, it's a practical question which is asking you to compute the total income for paying tax, and this is the question, and this question is for 2 marks. Okay, this question is for 2 marks, but obvious, you cannot just tick the correct answer and write the correct answer in your answer sheet. You have to show the workings of how did you arrive at the relevant number. Of course you have to show the workings. Okay, otherwise, if it's a theoretical question, then writing a justification is at your option whether you want to write or not. But if it's a practical question and you can very well see that it's of 2 marks, then of course the working should form part of this particular answer of yours. And mind it, working doesn't mean a rough working. Working means a fair working, which is understandable, which is legible. Your handwriting should not be as if you are just writing it for your sake. No, it should be visible to the examiner also. So please apply your mind whenever you are given the MCQ type questions, whether justification is required or not, whether working is required or not. You have to really apply your mind, and this MQP will help you understand what can be your paper pattern. Okay, what kind of questions can you expect from the question, and one very peculiar thing which I saw in this particular MQP was that in the DT section, there was more practical, almost negligible theory. So yes, we can very well rationalize our studies by avoiding theory in direct taxation paper. But for IDT, theory cannot be avoided. Okay, so this was the MQP for DT-IDT. Now let us open one MQP for final as well. Okay, let me open the MQP for cost and management audit. This is for final. This is the MQP for cost and management audit. Now again, each question is for, each MCQ is for 2 marks, right? So a cost accountant who fails to comply with provisions of subsection this, Companies Act, shall be punishable with a fine of maximum. Over here, guys, it's but obvious, justification is not required because it's just a provision of a particular section. You have to straight away write your answer. So just write the correct answer. Over here, justification is not required because you cannot give any justification. There cannot be any justification. It's just writing. It's just asking you that what will be the penalty in case of default under section 143(12). So there cannot be any justification. So now you also have to apply your rational mind and see whether justification is required or not. There cannot be any square jacketed formula that I can give you and tell you that, okay, in these cases don't write justification, in these cases write justification. You have to analyze it yourself. Wherever you think that justification is feasible, then guys, you can write justification. Otherwise you can avoid justification. So it's absolutely up to you. You have to make a choice, make a wise decision. Okay, and again guys, this particular paper is giving a very straightforward pattern that MCQs will be practical. MCQs won't be theoretical. MCQs will be practical as well. So that is an important indication which is given by this particular paper. And of course, section B will be an amalgamation of internal audit, management audit, theoretical questions, as well as cost accounting standards, reconciliation, practical questions. and quite obvious questions like reconciliation. Most likely reconciliation will definitely be there in your cost and management paper, right? So this particular question paper, and for that matter every question paper which is listed over here, is going to give you a fair idea of how the examination paper is going to be. What can you expect from an examination paper? So it's a very, very good idea to download each one of the MQPs and solve it by yourself and just see where do you stand. Okay, so it's a very good indicator of how paper pattern will be there. So for all the papers, for all the 8 papers, guys, please see these MQPs, and wherever you find any problem, approach your faculties regarding any question in the MQP or any typical theoretical portion or practical portion in the MQP. Approach your faculties, but do these MQPs religiously. It's important for both intermediate and final students. So yes, that's an update from an institute side for June 2024 attempt. Quick time check. Very small time left, very, very short time left for the examination now. No wasting your time, no employing your time in any unfruitful activity. Just focus on the examination. Let us really rock the June 2024 examination. On that very note, all the very best and happy studying.